welcome from the CNBC studios here in London. I'm Emma Crosby, your host for today's celebrations, and I'm delighted to welcome you to the 2021 EY World Entrepreneur of the Year Award Show.
Welcome to the ultimate global competition for entrepreneurs. Today, we will discover the people who are reframing our future. EY celebrates the best of these unstoppable entrepreneurs from across the globe who step up to answer the world's biggest challenges. From education to health, sustainability to technology, revitalizing economies and ushering in a new era of prosperity. In just a few moments, you will meet the EY World Entrepreneur of the Year, Class of 2021. Learn how each has built their business confidence and success, and hear how challenges only served to galvanize their determination. Prepare to be inspired as we answer the question, who will be the EY World Entrepreneur of the Year 2021?
We'll soon be meeting the class of 2021. These are the entrepreneurs from around the globe who've won their local competition and today are in the running to win this year's coveted title of EY World Entrepreneur of the Year. First though, let's say a quick hello to Carmine Di Sibio, EY's Global Chairman and CEO, and also Stasia Mitchell, EY's Global Entrepreneurship Leader, who are both joining us today from the CNBC NASDAQ studio in Times Square, New York City. Hi there.
Hello, Emma. Thank you so much. We're so excited to be with you today to celebrate the power of entrepreneurship across the globe.
The class of 2021 are an incredible group of entrepreneurs. The judges have a tough time this year. I can't wait to open the envelope to find out who the winner is. But first, we have a very special announcement to make, a new award for social entrepreneurship. And it's my absolute privilege to announce that the very first recipient of this award is His Royal Highness, the Prince of Wales. This award recognizes the tremendous social value created by His Royal Highness's many initiatives, including the Prince's Trust, business in the community, and more importantly, the exciting progress of the bold Global Sustainable Markets Initiative.
I've spent a lot of effort over my lifetime trying to bring people around the table with the Sustainable Markets Initiative, bring them together, industry by industry, to focus on how can we more rapidly decarbonize each industry, make the transition necessary, and actually find a much better way of doing things. Everything in nature, it's a finite resource. We have to make a real integrated global effort. There is a better world out there. We can operate our industries far better. There is real hope, but we've just got to get our act together.
In other exciting news, I was fortunate enough to meet with His Royal Highness, the Prince of Wales, recently in London. Your Royal Highness, thank you so much. On behalf of EY and our World Entrepreneur of the Year program, it is an honor that you are accepting our award, our inaugural award for social entrepreneurship.
Well, thank you so much, Carmine. I really am enormously touched that you should have even thought of giving me this particular and very special award. I've long believed that the best businesses recognize that they do not actually operate in isolation, but as part of society and as stewards of this planet.
Many congratulations to His Royal Highness, the Prince of Wales, and over to you, Emma.
Carmine, Stasia, thanks so much. And wow, how exciting. Congratulations, of course, to His Royal Highness. Well, guys, do stay where you are because we're crossing back to you later on in the show and to find out, of course, who's going to be taking home this trophy. But first, it's time to meet the class of 2021 and to introduce this year's Unstoppable Entrepreneurs. I'm delighted to welcome Rosaline Blair, the founder and chair of AMS, that's a leading global talent management solution business. Rosaline is also the chair of the independent panel of judges responsible for selecting this year's world winner. Rosaline is also an award-winning entrepreneur herself, and she joins me now from her home in Surrey in the UK. Hi there, Rosaline.
Thank you, Emma. To select just one winner has been a tremendous challenge. Every one of our winners has an extraordinary story to tell. Each one of them is working to build an even brighter future for us, which is so important as we emerge from the pandemic. So how do we make our decision? We judge on 6 criteria: entrepreneurial spirit, value creation, strategic direction, national and global impact, innovation, and purpose-driven leadership. It's a rigorous process, but thankfully all of our entrepreneurs thrive on challenge and competition. So on that note, let me introduce you to our class of 2021. A big hello to all of you joining us live from all corners of the globe.
A big hello and welcome to all our fantastic entrepreneurs who are joining us around the world. I'm really looking forward to coming back to you at the end of the programme to find out which one of you is going to be this year's winner. Exciting times. First though, let's find out a bit more about the class of 2021.
Our first group of Unstoppables passionately believes in educating people towards a better way of life. They've turned that belief into sustainable businesses that benefit their communities and the wider world. David Young founded Green Monday in Hong Kong with a mission to get people to go meatless on Mondays. Despite initial skepticism, they succeeded and went on to found Green Common, a one-stop plant-based grocery, food and beverage store, and then food technology innovator OmniFoods. They are now set to open in over 20 places across the globe and go from 20,000 to 40,000 outlets worldwide. But for David, the real long-term value is empowering people to help reduce emissions in a meaningful way.
It's not just a passion, but a responsibility.
Next, 3 entrepreneurs who started with a shared vision that education needed a radical shake-up. They founded Algebra, an innovative, immersive teaching system designed to inspire students of all ages to become leaders who are highly employable.
Education isn't just for the beginning of your life.
Algebra is now one of the most important educational partners of some of the biggest tech companies in the world. Finally, one of this year's inspiring judges, Noella Casares Musunka, is on a mission to educate girls. In 2007, she founded Malaika, a non-profit organization offering girls in the Democratic Republic of the Congo free access to education and health programs. A few classrooms have grown into a school for 370 girls and clean water and community programs in Kalibuka. Noella's advice?
It's really never give up. Give everything that you have in your gut and really believe in everything that you do.
So let's build on that theme now and discuss further, because I am delighted to say I'm joined now by 3 of this year's entrepreneurs. Welcome to Mtete Nayati from Southern Africa. He is the CEO of Altron. We're also joined by Razmina Gurbatova from Azerbaijan. She is the founder, designer and owner of Resim. And we're joined by Alfonso Bustamante from Peru. Mtete, let's start with you. I know that as a schoolboy you wanted to fix and build things, didn't you, when you used to work in your mother's shop? So what does long-term vision and a long-term value mean for you?
Long-term value for me is truly about thinking broadly about all of the stakeholders. You know, it could be employees of the company, customers, it could be suppliers, and also in particular, communities in which we work. It's building value so that you can impact those key stakeholders in a positive way. That is what I set out to do all the time.
And you certainly have. Alfonso, you're nodding in agreement. An equally interesting story you have. You were studying in the United States, you returned to Peru, and I know you were disappointed, to say the least, by the infrastructure that you saw back in your home country after being away. Why was that the inspiration for you to start building long-term value?
I believe that you cannot be an island of prosperity surrounded by an ocean of poverty. So that it has been my inspiration all the way, and I think it requires courage and empathy to build a healthy business, build a healthy community, and a healthy environment.
And Rasmina, let's bring you in now. You have a very successful jewelry business in Azerbaijan, but I know that for you it's not just about selling a product, is it? Your products are telling a story and the history of the country that you come from, and a very rich history too. What is your story with that?
For me, the long-term value is connected to people, because this is your inspiration, but to start business or to start doing something. But to turn it into long-term value, you have to, in a way, inspire the others.
Tete, you are very successful. You've won many awards as an entrepreneur in Southern Africa, but it's not always easy, is it? So what is the most difficult part, would you say, about driving long-term value?
It's never easy. The stakeholders do not always have same interests at the same time. You know, this to me was very clear when we were experiencing COVID-19 here in South Africa. And I realized that instead of looking at benefit this time, we're looking at sacrifice, saying which one of the stakeholders, we needed to make sure that all of the stakeholders are sacrificing in a fair way. And by there were some who did not necessarily want to sacrifice. It was not an easy discussion to have. But being a company that looks at long-term value, you need to have those tough conversations and stick to your principles.
Rasmina, how important is it for you to be inspiring women?
I never put differences between like men or female entrepreneurship. I think like entrepreneurship is a journey that all people go with the challenges that they face. But there are things that women perceive differently. And when you share your experience, when you show by your example how you overcome them, I think this is this is very powerful, and this is how they get inspired.
Which must be so rewarding. And Alfonso, in terms of rewarding, I know that your company, you've opened schools, you have a big health campaign to eradicate anemia in Peru. Is that more important than making money for you? What kind of satisfaction do you get from that kind of long-term value?
In terms of personal satisfaction, for sure, that's a lot more rewarding than just making money. You need to make money in order to do those things, though. So one goes with the other thing. We have to drive with a social purpose, no? I believe that companies that do not have social purposes will not endure, will not be there in 10 years' time.
So to sum up, let's finish with some words of wisdom for the next generation of entrepreneurs who are watching this program and would love to follow in your footsteps. Alfonso, what would you like to impart to them?
You need to be empathic and resilient, but most of all, passionate. And go for it, because it's worth it.
Go for it. Rasmina, what would you like to say?
I think the most inspiring thing is that entrepreneurship gives you a freedom to do what you like, and freedom to do what you believe in.
And Teto?
When we look around us, we see many challenges, as my colleagues have indicated. But I must say that as an entrepreneur, we need to see them as opportunities for us to make a difference, for us to solve problems, for us to make a positive impact in the world around us.
Thank you so much, and the best of luck in the competition. Well, we are fast approaching the announcement of this year's EY World Entrepreneur of the Year winner. First, though, onto the topic of technology.
The next group of unstoppables has harnessed technology and true determination to create world-changing businesses. Founded in Ireland by Nicola Mitchell, Life Scientific develops crop protection products for farmers and growers. Nicola's 80-strong team has their sights set on becoming the biggest disruptor in the industry. Her secret ingredient?
The freedom. We've kind of unshackled the creative process. We're giving people permission to think on their own feet.
Dr. Hongsun established Merle Automation Corp with a vision to transform manufacturing through automation, convincing skeptical manufacturers needed a determined mindset.
Entrepreneurs means you have to adapt to the environmental change.
That mindset has strengthened the technological backbone of Taiwan. Henrik Badin and his company Voasa convert biomass and waste into valuable resources and generate clean energy. Now, cruise ships on every ocean use Vo, and fish farmers, public utilities, and other industries have followed.
We aim to become sort of world leader in circular economy and industry decarbonization.
EY Entrepreneur of the Year alumna and esteemed judge Susan Chung is the founder and CEO of GreenPack. Now a multi-million-dollar sustainable packaging company, customers were initially reluctant, more concerned with cost than the environment. Susan persisted and was the first female entrepreneur recognized by the World Economic Forum for leadership in the circular economy.
Believe in yourself, dream big, and then be relentless in your mission.
Great insights from that report there, and I, for one, find this question absolutely fascinating. Does success come from technology, or does it come from mindset? Well, let's hear now from three more entrepreneurs from the class of 2021. Welcome back first to Henrik Badin from Norway. We just saw Henrik in that film. He, of course, is the CEO of Vow. Also, a warm welcome to Eugenio Pace from Argentina, the co-founder and the CTO of Auth0. And hello to Kamarul Mohammed from Malaysia. Kamarul is the founder and the CEO of Aerodyne Group. I know that you're all technology masters and successful entrepreneurs. So, Henrik, let's start with you first. How much of your success comes from tech know-how or entrepreneurial mindset?
Technology is, of course, important. I'm an engineer, but I would say that mindset is very important. You know, always remembering the bigger why you have for your business. And for me and for my team, it's all about preventing pollution and finding solutions to mitigate climate change. And of course, also the fact that you need to convince others, capable of convincing your colleagues, capable of convincing your clients on this greater idea.
Eugenio, let's come to you now. I mean, you say you're a problem solver. You have a huge curiosity of the world, and of course you're a tech mastermind as well. Is any of those that you put a preference on in terms of becoming successful?
I think Henrik put it in really good terms. I think of technology as an enabler of great ideas, as an accelerator for ideas, as a means to a bigger end. But our company would not be possible today without technology. You know, like what we're doing right now would not be possible without technology. So I think we're really scratching the surface on what human potential can do, and how technology can enable that.
And Kamarul, two huge passions for you are IT and aviation. Of course, that's why you have such a successful business. But you also have this very strong entrepreneurial desire. Is it a combination or one in particular that's led to your success?
Success is about having the right mindset. Technology is only the enabler. It in itself will not be able to bring success. So it's the drive that we have. It's the mindset that we have that will actually drive it towards success.
I would love to hear what you think your greatest success or innovation is to date. Eugenio, do you have an example?
Yes. So we founded the company with a remote and distributed mindset. We figured that talent, it was all over the world. And so we decided to hire for talent, for time zone, and for zip code in that order. Of course, in retrospect, it was a brilliant move. We couldn't foresee a global pandemic that will lock us down in our homes, but we've been practicing for that for 8 years. And so It's clearly been a mindset thing.
Kamarul, I want to kind of close with a final question to all three of you, but Kamarul, let's go to you first. How do you create a culture of innovation within your company? I know, Kamarul, you've talked about the need to innovate, not imitate.
Yeah, I think our ethos is that innovation cannot happen without taking risks. You need to take risks. You need to be creative. You need to be able to make mistakes. The company must recognize this as well. So in our company, at Aerodyne, we actually encourage, we provide, or rather we put system in place that promote innovation.
Henrik, you've talked in the past about collaboration being very important.
It is, I would say a culture of innovation is actually a culture of collaboration, when, great things happen when great people meet.
And Eugenio, a final word from you, if you don't mind. I know you've talked in the past of leading by examples. So how do you create a culture of innovation within your firm?
Yeah, it's interesting that the two things that you touch bases on, like innovation and collaboration, are two of the three core values of Auth0. For us, it's all about working together. Innovation is about what Kamarul was saying, which is essentially embracing the uncertainty and risks. And the final one, which is back to maybe what you're saying, it's about care. Because it's only when you have purpose, when you're doing something that it's meaningful, is when we don't care so much about how much hours we put into something or how difficult something was. If it was meaningful, it was worth it.
Thank you very much. We appreciate your time and the best of luck in the competition later. Now, with the global pandemic, healthcare systems and providers around the world came under pressure like never before. Let's hear now from some more inspiring entrepreneurs.
This group of unstoppable entrepreneurs is dedicated to disrupting and improving healthcare for all. Dr. Gordon Vanskoy launched the pioneering biopharmacies Panther X Rare and subsequently Rare Med Solutions to help patients with rare diseases.
To break down barriers and speed access to life-saving medications for those individuals who have persevered and struggled with rare and devastating diseases is what Rare Med and Panther Rare are all about.
Pedro Bueno was the CEO of DAZA when his father's death made him determined to make healthcare more patient-centered. Today, he has transformed DAZA into Brazil's leading healthcare services company, taking care of more than 20 million Brazilians each year.
I believe entrepreneurs not only have the skills and resources, but also the extraordinary ability to embrace the uncertainty of innovation to create a better future.
Zhongjing So knew very little about science before founding a biopharmaceutical firm in 2003. Today, the business is a multi-billion-dollar global pharmaceutical company developing groundbreaking drugs to treat cancer, autoimmune diseases, and COVID-19. Zhongjing's secret for success. Dr. Kiran Mazumdar-Shaw was last year's EY World Entrepreneur of the Year winner and is one of this year's judges. Starting with $500 and an ambition to leverage science for the benefit of society, Kiran has grown Biocon into one of Asia's leading biotech companies, propelling her onto the global stage. Most recently, she's been at the forefront of the fight against COVID-19.
The convergence of technologies is throwing up so many opportunities. Don't miss those opportunities. Grab them when you can.
Now, it is the moment that we have all been waiting for. It is time now to reveal the 2021 EY World Entrepreneur of the Year winner. So let's welcome back the class of 2021. Our finalists rejoin us now. Nice big wave again. Hi, everyone. I hope you're excited. The best of luck. Now, to announce this year's winner, let's go back again to Carmine DeCibio, EY's Global Chairman and CEO, and Stasia Mitchell, EY's Global Entrepreneurship Leader. Hi again, guys.
Thank you, Emma. As we've seen, the class of 2021 are unstoppable in their ambitions to make a better world. Their vision, insight, and determination makes us believe in a brighter future.
Totally agree, Stasha. It's been great to bring these incredible entrepreneurs together and share their stories with people all over the world. You are truly inspirational, and I can't wait to see what you do next. But only one can take home the trophy. So let's find out who this year's winner is. And the 2021 World Entrepreneur of the Year, EY's World Entrepreneur of the Year, winner is from South Korea, Jung Jin Seo from the Celltrion Group. Congratulations
and celebrations! Woo!
It certainly takes a brave entrepreneur to disrupt an entire industry and tackle a global challenge. Jung Jin Seo of South Korea is one of those unstoppable business leaders reframing our future. Having lost his job at an automaker, he set up Celltrion at the age of 45 after listening to a scientist talk about the future of medicine. Jung Jin spotted the potential of biosimilars, affordable biologic products highly similar to already approved biological drugs. This would be an antidote to expensive healthcare. Celltrion launched its first blockbuster product, Remsima, for the treatment of autoimmune diseases, followed by medications for breast cancer and lymphoma. Jung Jin believes his industry has a duty to act in the interest of people. He now aims to help patients access safe, effective, and affordable medicines that will improve the quality of people's lives. Congratulations, Jung Jin, EY World Entrepreneur of the Year 2021.
Let's cross live now to South Korea and speak to our winner, Jung Jin Seo. Many congratulations. It's great to talk to you today. What does winning this competition mean for you?
Thank you very much for presenting such an honourable award to a Korean entrepreneur. I believe that this winning moment will be of hope and encouragement for young people, many businesses, and the future of Korea. I'm thankful to represent the many businesses and young people of Korea.
How about your mission now to continue to reframe the future?
Post-pandemic, the whole world, including Korea, is facing the same situation. Looking to the future, the most important mission for global businesses around the world is to support and sponsor young people to live up to their values.
Now, for more information about the entrepreneurs featured today or to nominate an entrepreneur for next year's competition, all you have to do is head to ey.com/WEOY. That is it from us for another year. Do take care and goodbye.